Why the ocean was a nightmare 100 million years ago. You think the ocean is scary now? Sharks, jellyfish, the crushing dark of the deep? That's nothing. Wind the clock back 100 million years, to the middle of the Cretaceous period, and the ocean wasn't just dangerous. It was an entirely different kind of world, one ruled by creatures so massive, so fast, and so alien that modern predators look like house pets by comparison. Today, we're diving in, metaphorically. Because if you actually dove in back then, you wouldn't be coming back up. First, let's picture the world. It's 100 million years ago. The continents look nothing like they do today. They're still drifting apart, which means the oceans are shaped differently, warmer, and in many places shallower. Global temperatures are significantly higher than today. The poles have no permanent ice caps. Sea levels are so elevated that shallow inland seas cut right through continents, including a massive one splitting North America in two, called the Western Interior Seaway. This warm, nutrient-rich water is like a perfect pressure cooker for life, and life takes full advantage of it. The result is an ocean absolutely packed with predators, stacked on top of each other in a food chain that makes today's oceans look almost peaceful. Let's talk about who's in charge. At the top of the food chain, you've got the mosasaurs. These weren't dinosaurs. They were marine reptiles, more closely related to modern monitor lizards and snakes, and they were enormous. Mosasaurus itself could reach 50 feet long. Thalassophobia was even more aggressive, a fast, streamlined killing machine with a blunt snout it used to ram prey before tearing it apart. They had double-hinged jaws like a snake, which meant they could swallow prey whole, prey that was already terrifyingly large by any modern standard. But mosasaurs weren't alone at the top. Enter the plesiosaurs, and specifically the long-necked Elasmosaurus. This creature had a neck so long, nearly half its total body length of 46 feet, that scientists famously reconstructed it backward the first time they found a fossil. It used that neck like a slow, sweeping trap, sneaking up on schools of fish from below, less of a sprint predator, more of an ambush machine. Then there were the pliosaurs, the short-necked, enormous-headed cousins of plesiosaurs. Think of a crocodile's aggression, a great white speed, and a body the size of a school bus. Kronosaurus had one of the most powerful bites of anything that has ever lived. It was named after the titan who devoured his own children. That's a fitting name. Here's what makes the Cretaceous ocean especially nightmarish. The apex predators weren't the only threat. In the middle of the food chain, you had sharks, but not great whites. The Cretaceous had Cretoxyrhina, also known as the Ginsu shark, a 20-foot predator with serrated teeth so sharp that fossils have been found embedded in mosasaur bones. This shark was fast, aggressive, and hunted prey we would consider monstrous by modern standards. There were also enormous fish, like Xiphactinus, a 20-foot, fanged predator that looked like a nightmarish, oversized tarpon. A famous fossil was found with a 6-foot fish still perfectly preserved inside its stomach, likely swallowed whole, still alive, and so large it killed the predator from the inside. Even the prey was deadly. It wasn't just the creatures. The ocean environment itself was hostile in ways that are hard to imagine. Volcanic activity during the Cretaceous was dramatically higher than today. Massive underwater volcanic chains, called large igneous provinces, periodically erupted, superheating water, lowering oxygen levels, and acidifying entire ocean regions. There were dead zones, anoxic events where entire stretches of ocean simply ran out of oxygen. Creatures either adapted fast or they died. The water was also warmer throughout, even in the deep. Today, the deep ocean acts as a kind of refuge, cold, dark, slow. Back then, that refuge barely existed. The entire water column, top to bottom, was warm and inhabited. There was nowhere to hide, and nowhere that wasn't already claimed by something hungry. You might wonder, did anything small survive in this chaos? Yes, actually, and it's a testament to how life finds a way. Small fish darted in schools so dense that even if a mosasaur plowed through them, the school would simply reform. Early sea turtles, ancestors of the ones we know today, existed, and some grew to enormous sizes themselves, like Archelon, which was 15 feet long and weighed over 4,000 pounds.
So dense and fast that even when a predator tore through them, the formation healed in moments. As long as some survived, the sea turtles were here too. Early sea turtles were here too, ancestors of the ones we know today, and some of them grew into giants. Meet Archelon, 15 feet from beak to tail, over 4,000 pounds of shell and muscle. It moved with the same slow grace as its modern relatives, but on a scale that doesn't just quickly. What other prehistoric ocean creatures should we explore? Tell us in the comments below. And if you'd like to dive deeper into the ancient seas, be sure to subscribe. There's so much more to discover. I'll take